We are in for a treat now. Our next guest is a Tony, Emmy, and Golden Globe nominated actor known for his roles across the stage and screen.
Yeah, from The Full Monty and Oklahoma on Broadway to The Conjuring and the Insidious franchises, Patrick Wilson is a scream king who can sing.
Yeah. Now Patrick, joined by an all-star cast, including Amy Adams, who was here yesterday, and Javier Bardem as well, in his latest project, Cape Fear, follows two married attorneys who become increasingly worried about the family's safety after a man they sent to prison comes back to confront them.
He's been gone since 5:05 this morning.
It just keeps going to voicemail.
I think he's pissed about the school thing.
I thought you said that it went okay.
He hit himself. I didn't want to upset you.
Well, I am upset.
He wants you to be upset. Last time you went to Danny's and played video games.
I didn't hear the alarm get turned off when he left, did you?
I don't know, guys. Something's happening.
Patrick, welcome back. So, we were talking last hour about the fact that this is, it was done in the 60s, then it was done like 30 years later, De Niro did. What is it about this story, you think, that people just, they can't get enough of?
No, it's a real legacy now, and it came from a book, right, even before the 62 film. I think family and vengeance, how far will you go for your family? And I think what's cool about this one is you really don't know, maybe everyone who's good isn't all good and everybody who's bad isn't all bad. So you're really left wondering, I don't know, did he do it? It's a really interesting thing, yeah.
So, Patrick, we were just talking in the commercial.
Yes.
You were born in Norfolk. You grew up in Florida.
Yes.
Now you're back on the East Coast.
Yes.
Who taught you this Southern accent, the Savannah accent?
It's interesting. It's funny. I don't get to do accents a lot, so I was trying to sort of figure out where it fit in. So I would have one little. I would just kind of lock in with if you count to 10, that was the skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you could at least get every vowel change in there. So that was like the trick to sort of lock in.
Wow. Wow.
How about that?
Oh, pro tip there.
Yeah. That little limerick or couplet we came up with for you, the scream king who can sing.
I like it.
It's your new tagline. But what I think is interesting about it is it's sort of like this Broadway to horror pipeline that you had.
Yeah.
What do you think about that being like what you've made of your career and being such a fixture now when it comes to horror?
Oh, that's nice. It is interesting, and there's also, like, with the superhero genre in there as well, there's something sort of heightened about each of those genres that I love. I spent an early part of my career on the stage, and I'd love to get back there, but certainly with horror movies, it requires this, like, you've got to be grounded for sure, but then you can go as far as you want, as long as like the intention is the same, not to get all actory, but that's what I love about the horror genre. That's what I love about musical theater, is like when you can be as heightened and sing and go as crazy as you want, but as long as it's sort of connected to your heart, which is what, they're doing 8 times a week in the Lost Boys, so at our show.
Yes.
We're going to talk about that in a second, but I want to talk for a minute here about this Hyrox craze that your husband's obsessed with it.
They're everywhere.
There's a scene in the film where you're really getting after it. Oh. And then when I read that you were into this Hyrox, for folks who are unfamiliar with the Hyrox.
Oh, they have all the footage of you. Look at this.
We sure do. Look at that. This was actually my first one. I've now done 6 of them, I think.
Jeez.
Yeah, this was the first one in D.C., and it's awesome. They've been here in New York. We just had like I work for them. I don't, but there were almost 50,000+ people who did it over 8 days.
Jeez.
Down at Pier 76. It was awesome. It really was great. I ended up doing it twice. Once solo, and then one.
But what is it?
What is it? Oh, it's the world's fitness race.
Of course.
You're running 1,000 meters, and in between 8 times of that, and in between you're on a skier, a rower, pushing sleds, pulling sleds, carries. What do I leave out, guys? Burpees, lunges, and wall balls.
Wow.
There you go.
Basically, he's a fitness boss, is what he's trying to tell you in a not so subtle way.
Just keeps me driven.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Tell us about The Lost Boys.
Oh gosh, yeah. Well, we 2 college buddies of mine, Marcus and James Carpinello. Marcus had this idea about 25 years ago to do this show. 6 years ago, we got the rights from Warner Brothers. Thank you, Warner Brothers. Then amassed this incredible team, put this musical together, and we won 4 Tonys the other night, which is crazy to think about. So. Yeah, it's going great. It's really a show about family and belonging, and some of the most amazing spectacle that I think we've seen in years on the stage. So Congrats to all my cast and crew.
Congrats to you, too. You're having a heck of a run, Patrick.
Thanks, man.
Kidding.
Be safe out there.
I'll try.
All your horror.
Sled pushes.
All the pushing and pulling.
Be careful. Be careful. Cape Fear, streaming now, Apple TV, with new episodes dropping every Friday.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.